In today's video, I'm going over what you need to know about the brand new loot truck available on Sanhok and the 4 special weapon kits available inside. If you're not familiar with the loot truck, it is a brand new feature launching with Season 8 and is currently exclusive to Sanhok. The loot truck is exactly how it sounds, a truck that carries loot around the map. You can sort of think of it like an automated BRDM carrying around weapons and gear. Going over the basics, up to 4 loot trucks spawn at the start of each match, and there are special garages located near all of the campsites where the trucks spawn. After a truck has been eliminated, another will spawn, but there can only be a total of 8 trucks per match. The truck's driving path is random, and there's no time or phase limit. So to recap, there may be 4 trucks driving at any given time, taking random paths scattered across the map, with a total of 8 trucks per game. Even though the paths are random, you do tend to see the trucks taking similar routes, and from my experience, the most common location to find one is between Boot Camp and Quarry, because there are 2 trucks that often drive in that area. Now let's talk about getting some loot. You're going to have to attack the truck, and before you do so, there are a few things you should know. First, the truck drives at a fairly fast pace, and you will not be able to keep up on foot, so you and or your squad need to decide quickly on whether or not to engage. The truck driver clearly has no interest in player safety and doesn't make any pit stops. No bathroom breaks here. However, there are ways to disrupt its movement. Spike traps will disable the vehicle for about 5 seconds, but watch out, the bots are learning and the loot trucks will actively avoid hazards. Also, the trucks can be slowed if they run into large roadblocks or other deceased loot trucks. Rest in peace. I did manage to knock one off course with a BRDM, but lesson learned, do not pour gasoline on the loot truck. Now on to the siege. The truck is heavily armored and takes reduced damage, so don't expect a few micro Uzi mags to do anything. PUBG stated that the front and back of the truck carry the most armor and the weakest points are on the left and right side, so try to focus fire in those areas. Obviously, the more shots you can get off as a group, the better, and utilizing weapons like the M249 or the newly added Panzerfaust seem to be the most efficient way to eliminate the truck. Next up, let's talk loot. The truck will drop small and large crates as it's taking damage, but the big prize is in destroying the truck and looting it directly. The small boxes will mostly contain a few low-tier items, while the large crates will drop more desired gear. In my opinion, looting the small boxes out in the open, in the middle of the road, is not really worth the risk, but the crates can be. For example, in this tiny crate, there was only about 30 rounds and a helmet, but in this larger crate, there was a barrel, ammo, spike trap, and an RPG. While the truck loot is almost overpowered, most trucks will have enough weapons and level 3 gear to loot out 2 or 3 players. Also, trucks come with a specialized weapon that is fully kitted and named after one of the new characters in the Season 8/Sanhok lore. First, we have Julie Scale's Car 98K, which comes attached with a suppressor, 4x scope, and bullet loops. Second, we have Mad's QBU attached with a compensator, extended quick draw mag, and a 2x scope. Third, we have Duncan's M4, which is fully loaded with a flash hider, lightweight grip, 2x scope, and a tactical stock. And last, we have Lunchmeat's AKM with a suppressor, extended quick draw mag, and a 4x scope. To share my opinion here, I was surprised to see that PUBG added fully kitted guns into the game. Kind of felt a little Call of Duty-esque, but the loot truck is a perfect place to do so, and after playing with them, it doesn't seem to be overpowered. One thing you may have noticed is that some of the kits have questionable scopes, like a 2x on the QBU and a 4x on the AKM. These scopes are usable on those guns, but I think most people would prefer them swapped out. Maybe this was done to balance the kit, but in any case, I would love to hear what you guys think of the character weapons down in the comments below. So to end here, there is a clear risk reward to going after the truck and its loot. By attacking the truck, you will not only alert enemies of your position, but you may get caught reloading or having used up valuable resources in the process. If you're in the clear and can manage to quickly defeat the truck, there should be more than enough loot to compensate you for your time and loot out most of your squad. The level 3 gear available from the back of the truck may prove to be extremely valuable and will be interesting to see how this plays out on the live server. On the other hand, there is a strategy of ambushing enemy teams, going for the truck and taking advantage of their position. Although this is a smart strategy, it may prove to be more difficult to plan out because of the randomness of the trucks. In any case, I think this is an awesome addition to Sanhok, and I hope you all enjoy it. There is word we may see more of the trucks in the future. And as a final FYI, the loot trucks will not be included in Ranked. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider dropping a like or subscribing. And as always, thank you all for watching. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.